Alrighty, this is Artemis playing some Ogre Battle, one of my favorite SNES games, and actually favorite games ever. So, we're going to go ahead and start a new game. We'll probably get into a lot of what it is and how to play it through it, but come along for the ride. This one's actually a bit of a longer game, but one of my favorites, just because of how in-depth things can be. This is Warren. He's going to help figure out who we are. He's going to ask us some questions. Let's see. I guess we'll go with the old tried and true. Mail. Murder. We're going to aim basically all the questions. There's 4 different lords or skill sets you can get, and it's all based off the questions you've answered. I like to just do it kind of random and hope I get a decent one. Warren trying to sneak that question in there. He's like, am I a messenger to the gods? This should be the last question. I bet you this puts us about mid-range. We always go 10 over to the right. I don't think this actually matters what you pick, it just is there. Okay, let's see what we got. Survey says, ooh, thunder? Oh no, the Ayanuki with the slice. Nice. Basically, the positions of your people are based off of what they will use. So if I move my lord to the front, he will whack 3 times, which is actually really good. You guys are fast, and you're smart. So looks like Freddy, you're moving to the back. As you can see, there's about, I think it's 5 spots in the front, 5 in the back. You can put them kind of anywhere you want. And that has to do with targeting whenever you're getting into battles, but we can go over that a little bit later. Save it. And they give you this first map as kind of just a tutorial to figure out how to move, what you're doing in the game. Step 1. Things need to move faster. This game is a bit slow as it is. So some of the things you can do, you can look at your deployed units, who's out there, you can zoom out if you want, like, ooh, big map. A lot of what we have, which is what we're heading to here, is they've got hidden items that are completely random. You'll get something different every single time you play. And then they want you to liberate the towns and go fight the boss. You don't have to liberate the towns, you can just go fight the boss if you want. And we got some armor. Not ideal, but not terrible. You can usually kind of see, I mean, I've played this game enough that I know there's going to be a hidden town up this way. There's another hidden treasure down here, but like really it's just exploring if you didn't know it, and that's kind of a pain because some of these maps are huge. And there's a lot of stuff based off of doing things in a certain order or at the right time. Oop, there's the boss that pops up. You don't know who it is. I do. It's Warren. Spoiler alert. He's going to test us to make sure we're good enough to take the mantle. Armor. Yeah. If we get something, put in front. Elemental resistances don't really matter as much in this game, except for holy, dark and holy. Every time you liberate a town, you pull a card, and then one of those cards affects your whole unit. So our strength went up. That's good. They're going to tell us what they can do. The dreaded, shall I repeat that? With the option defaulting on yes. Let's go up here and say hi. And what the other thing they were saying is, you, basically as you liberate towns, you get money from them every day when it becomes noon the next day. And yes, you do actually have to watch your money. You can run out of money and then you can't do anything. The only one that comes out for free is your opinion leaders team. I hope that didn't reach midnight already. Yep, well, that's what happens when you reach noon the next day, is you get your how much we get tributed and how much we cost. So that may change when we fight the boss. Because normally if you do this right, it's right around morning, noonish. So any high alignment units will be stronger, any low alignments will be weaker. And in this case, when we go against Warren, he's a bit lower alignment because he's a wizard, and we're about mid alignment, so we would do a bit more damage. Which is also fun because Warren can absolutely kill you in this first one, and it's only him. He's a wizard solo, and he can still beat you. Judgment's fun. Oh, we found an item. That's completely rare. Yay, more armor. Talking about that everything's progressing morning to night. Oh no, we pressed a button. Normally I go get that second item, but it's already noon and we're gonna lose sunlight. We'll just go fight Warren. He's gonna be like, wow, you already did your job. If you go to him first, he tells you to liberate the town, liberate the temple, go find the other thing. So now everybody will do their actions in the turn based off of their agility and try to beat the boss. This is when you can use your tarot cards in battle. You can also change the tactics. Best is, I think it determines who is the best. It has like a hierarchy, I think. Strong is whoever has the highest HP. Leader is obviously the one with the little leader symbol, which is the dagger next to their portrait. And weak is obviously the weakest, lowest health. We're going to do weak because it gives us 10% bonus damage, but we take 10% more. You can run away and you can turn off animations if you want to go slower, but I like the animations. He's just a wizard. Finish him. Yes. Nailed it. And then experience is gained based off of how many you've killed, how much damage is dealt. If the battle ends with no clear victor, everybody just separates. It's fun. You get used to playing the back and forth with the battles. Liberate, we get some fireworks, and we get some money. Probably isn't going to be much. Nope. And that is technically one of the stages. But again, that's just really a tutorial. Now the true fun begins. Actually, before we do that, one of the things you can do is go back to the old ones. You can look, try to get more information in towns. You can go to shops. You can pick up, like I said, some things are required to go back and forth when you have certain items. But we're gonna go right over here and get that second item. Just real quick. Let's hope for something good. Either something with intelligence or something with strength. And here we are. Paradad. I think that's a nice one. And now we can return to the map with no penalty. You can't do that while you're trying to do the battle, but when you're in here. Okay. Now this is the true bread and butter of this game. Those are all customizable. Ooh, I got some good people. But you could leave it how it is. Warren and Lons always come with the same looking unit. Stats are usually a bit different, but we're gonna remove everybody. Get them all out of here. And then we're gonna make our own, which is the fun part, because this is a pretty fully customizable game. Like your reputation goes up and down based off of what you do and what the people think of you. You have alignment and charisma that are based off of what people can become. So balancing all of those to get the characters you want, because sometimes they become holier or eviler than you would like, and then you got to kind of switch around and say, all right, let's figure out what I can do from here. But so we have a couple of people here in our army, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to do that at a different time. This is just where we're going to leave it. Save it. Leave us on this screen, and we will say goodbye until the next time.